Hi guys, welcome back to High Yield Intraday Trading. So as informed in my last video, today I'm going to tell you guys regarding the time frames that we can use in intraday trading. Along with that, I will also discuss about an indicator that will be helpful for the same. Alright, so firstly, the time frames that are most effective in intraday trading are 5 minutes, 10 minutes and 15 minutes chart. Okay, but you will be really impressed if I show you how beautiful it looks like if we combine these three time frames with an indicator known as Supertrend. Okay, so there is one more twist to it. You would have always heard of using an indicator, but how about if I tell you that let's use the same indicator thrice with three different values? Right, this will make us double sure, rather this will make us triple sure that our trade will be profitable. Yep, sounds weird. Well, let's see. Alright, so let me take you to my trading terminal. As I have informed you earlier, the trading terminal that I use is HYIT from Zerodha. This is the chart for 31st Jan, that is Tuesday. Okay, and first thing first, let me tell you how to plot the super trend. You have to go to studies, type in super trend. This will give you this pop-up. Now since we will be using three different super trends, the first set of value will be 7 and 3. The second set of value will be 10 and 3, and the third set of values would be 11 and 2. Once you're done with this, click on create and it will give you these three super trend lines. Okay, now since yesterday the market was bearish, that is the reason why we see all red here. Okay, now coming to the thumb rule of this strategy is, first, if you want to go short, make sure that you have three red arrows crossing all the three super trend lines in the down direction. Okay, second is, if you want to go long, if you're going long, make sure that you have three green arrows crossing all the three super trend lines in the upward direction. Okay, so those of you who are very new to using the indicators, let me this is just for your information. If a particular script is going down, the super trend lines will be above the candlesticks. Okay, and if a script is going up, the super trend line will be below the candlestick in a green color. Okay, so now having that said, let's take an example of Just Dial. Okay, this is what happened to Just Dial. So yesterday we got two red arrows, okay, but we did not get the third one. Okay, after we got the second red arrow, the script was quite horizontal, that is, it was moving in a sideways direction, and the market closed. Okay, today when the market opened, we got a first green arrow. Now note, I have told you that if you want to go long, you need to have three green arrows in the upward direction, right? So we got the first arrow, after some time we got the second red arrow, and after some time we got the third red arrow. Now this gives us a confirmation that we are ready to go short on the script. Okay, one more point which you need to note here is the candle has to close. Okay, the candle has to close and this red arrow has to be formed. Okay, so only after that you can decide that you have to go short. Okay, so let's say for example if you went short at 378. Okay, now till what time should you stay in the trade? Okay, the answer is you can stay in the trade till any of the candlesticks does not touch the super trend line which is at the bottom. Okay, so you entered at 378, none of the candlesticks here touched the last super trend line, and eventually you reached 368. Okay, 378 to 368, a good 10 points move, guys. Okay, our aim is to make 5% of our capital every day. Okay, so 4 to 5 rupees move in this script would be sufficient for us, but this time it was 10 rupees, so we are good for 2 days. Yeah. Right, so it fell, the script fell, and then it started moving up. Okay, and this is where the candlestick actually touched the bottom super trend. Okay, bottom super trend line. Okay, this is where you need to come out of the trade. Either you manually come out of the trade, or you can set a stop loss which is the bottom super trend line and keep on trailing the stop loss. Okay, so this is a very simple strategy, yet very strong. This is the candlesticks which you see here is a 5 minutes candlestick chart. Okay, let's move on to a 10 minutes and let's see what happens. All right, in a 10 minutes chart, for the whole day, none of the candlesticks have touched the super trend which is at the bottom, which means you can stay in the trade for the whole day. Okay, if you move on to the 15 minutes chart, is the same thing here. None of the candlesticks have touched the super trend which is at the bottom, which means we can stay in the trade till the last moment of the day. Okay, but my personal advice would be, let's not do it, because the market keeps fluctuating. Any moment it can give a reverse spike, so have your stop losses at place so that you can be very sure about your profits, and you can be very sure that even if your stop loss is hit, you are in profit. Okay, so this is how it works, guys. I mean, it's very simple. It depends on which time frame do you choose upon, 5, 10 or 15. Choose according to your convenience. Personally, I keep switching the time frames, 5, 10, 15, just to be sure about the direction of the flow and other stuffs like that. Okay, so if I get on to TechM, this is also the same thing. You get all the 3 red arrows, and then you get in, and then the stock goes down. Okay, Grasim, for example. Okay, this is a quite different example. Now, the red arrows were formed yesterday itself. Okay, and what happened today was the flow continued. Okay, the trend continued. So in this case also, you can be very sure that you can go short. Okay, because you already got all the 3 red arrows yesterday, and the flow is continuing, so you can easily go short and book the profits according to your convenience or according to your greed. All right, so this is how it works, guys. I mean, if I take another one, Adani Enterprises is the same thing again. You get 3 red arrows, and you short your position into the trade, and you stay in the trade till the candlestick touches the bottom super trend line, and still you are in profit, right? So this is how it works, guys. This is very simple. It's a very simple strategy, but using 3 super trends is something which came up after I did a lot of research and experiments. Okay, so actually, guys, I would like you guys to note that no one will tell you about all these indicator setups and all the strategies that they use. Okay, these are the things that actually come with experience and experiment, most importantly. Okay, now the values that I have finalized for the 3 super trends took me months to decide upon. Yeah, but I really feel happy that I have got a platform to share this with you all so that we can get rich together. Alright, so that's it for now, guys. Please go ahead and try this out when the market is on, or also you can backtest it. Also you can backtest it after the market is over, and let me know if this works for you. Alright, now in my next video I will share another combination of indicator which can be added to the present setup that we just discussed. Okay, so that will be an addition to the setup that we already have right now. Okay, so as always, would request you all to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for my next video. See you all. Thank you so much for all your time. Goodbye.